Yeah, I was about to say, you're in your fucking room now. That's next. Yeah, I was just looking at. It's funny how y'all, I don't know if you're on the stream yet, but the way it's got y'all's logos set up right now, they're like side by side. Well, it looks like the Bears logo is part of the Wildcats logo. It just looks like it's the cat's hand holding the ball. Same colors, basically. It's funny how when we rebranded y'all's team, I basically gave them the same colors as the Bears. You need to hurry up. Oh, I could have did a different game before this. I could have. You're lucky. Nope. You're welcome, by the way, for beating the Rattlesnakes, getting them a game off your back. Because they were coming for y'all. Wasn't long ago, a few days ago, y'all, the Rattlesnakes and the Tigers were all tied for first in that division. That division, that's not y'all's. Nothing's safe over there. What sucks for y'all is like, you know, y'all win the division, y'all are gonna be 6th, maybe 5th. If y'all lose it, y'all are gonna be like 10th or below. Y'all could. You on here? Oh. Thought it was you because someone else joined it. Well, I'm about to have to stick you on some guy. I mean, let's be honest. Unless you got a better plan. Unless you think there's someone else on this team that can do better. Hey, I can take him out of the starting lineup if you want tonight. Maybe give Trevor a shot. We haven't seen Trevor play a minute for y'all this year. Who knows? Well, your options are either Trevor at shooting guard or Jamal Taylor or Clark Mason. I'm going to go and tell you, I think Trevor is going to be the best three-point shooter out of the three. He's going to be guarding Kobe Gibson, I think he'll.
Up next, for Memphis, it's been a disappointing first half of the season. Can they turn things around? Starting with the win tonight. Tip-off just moments away. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at San Diego. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference.
Well, right now for the Wildcats, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Yeah, everything's clicking right now, but what I'm curious to see, how will they handle adversity when it arises?
A look at San Diego's starting group. Smooth out there with Baddest one. Then it's Fresh. Then it's Macy. And it's the Wizard in at the 2 guards. And for Memphis, Shorty out there with Wright. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's ABC. And it's Gibson in at the shooting guard. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement. And
Look at that little matchup of that comparison of those two players.
Can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Baddest one passes to Lewis. Oh, good on the triple. Right against Lewis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Here's the Wizard. Ball's not loose. Now the fast break. Gibson with the ball. The feed to Temple. Can't hit that one. And the Wildcats the other way now.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous execution, and you saw the results. The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Now here's Gibson. He's guarded closely. Here's Vanderbilt. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And Wright pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Vanderbilt. Right side. Takes the 3. And again, Memphis no good.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Vanderbilt. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. Wright trying to break free. Here's Augustus. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
To the paint, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here's Vanderbilt. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's Baddest one. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Lewis outside. Here's the Wizard. Bangs home the trifecta.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Memphis trails by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Ilgauskas. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Fresh, the pass to Lewis. To the inside, Allman. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Ilgauskas, good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Fresh. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Macy. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Sinks the triple. Ilgauskas has got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's the Wizard. No good on the 3. Well, for Memphis, their last game a loss to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another. Really, the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
AI is checked in for Memphis.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Baddest one passes to Macy. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go. Pulls it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Baddest one. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The pass to Ilgauskas. Over Allman. He doesn't hit that one. And the Wildcats the other way now.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Their team is just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again. One side of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
San Diego, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Baddest one's got 8 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. But whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside Jackson. Passes it to Rice.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
That's tipped. Out of hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Shot from the inbound. Ilgauskas, good. 11 points in the game.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Macy. Back to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Lewis from beyond the arc and then some. And the Wildcats lead by 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Memphis shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Catching up on the changes for San Diego. Money's checked in for Macy. Taylor comes in for Smooth, and it's Gonzalez in for the Wizard. Here's Baddest one. He's got 10. They get it again. Jackson against Taylor. Pass the Baddest one. A three-pointer off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting 45% from the field early. Jackson has the open look. Hits it from three-point range. And Memphis leads by 2.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Now here's Gonzalez. Defense is right there. Morris passes to Gonzalez. Off with the layup.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Rice, no good.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Gonzalez passes to Morris. Kicks it to Taylor. Over to the left wing. Gonzalez down low.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside. Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
San Diego trails by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Morris outside. They need this. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. And Memphis making a change here. And he's good on the second. Here's Rice. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the pass to Jackson. Over Taylor. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Memphis out in front. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a...
And
some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for the Wildcats. They've got Taylor. Honey out there at baddest one. And it's ABC. And it's Morris in at the 1. To the middle. San Diego moving the ball around. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Memphis leading by 5. Alexander. It's hauled in by San Diego. Baddest one's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to Taylor. Passes to Gonzalez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Here's Rice. His last outing, he had 8 points.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. AI is checked in for the professor. AI left side. No good off the back of the rim. San Diego, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now here's Gonzalez. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Morris. Passes to Gonzalez. Shot clock at 5, so they take the lead. Levingson's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
It's stolen by Morris. All alone, and Morris throws it down.
You gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Jumps up, and Morris throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Shorty, he's checked in for Jackson. Wright comes in for Alexander. And ABC subbed in.
Oh, okay. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Morris into the lane. And that one is hammered home.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And he's good on the 3-ball. Vanderbilt's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Out to the wing. Gibson with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Gibson leading the charge. Over to the wing. Here's Vanderbilt. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Taking 2 shots. So he gets them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Morris right side. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Morris has got his third basket of the night right there. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. Good work defensively by Morris.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Franklin with the steal. Right outside. Over Taylor. Rejected by Taylor. Here's Morris. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Wright. Here's Franklin. Wright, the pass to Gibson. He kicks it to Temple. Shot clock at 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Temple's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Morris passes to Livingston. It's rebounded by Memphis. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And they take the lead. And that's 13 points for Shorty.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Morris with the ball. Now right defender. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Memphis. And San Diego also making a switch. Baddest one's checked in for money. Out to Morris. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Here's Vanderbilt, covered by Morris.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
The pass to Taylor. Here's Ullman. No good from outside. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. To the paint, here's Ilgauskas, and the jam by Ilgauskas.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Here's baddest one. Out to Morris. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Vanderbilt, and it's sent back by Morris. And so here are the Wildcats. They trail by 1. Here's baddest one. 12 points for him. Livingston, the pass to baddest one. Tipped away and stolen by Wright. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Down low, here's Ullman. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Hey, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
And Memphis making a change here. AI has checked in. And then for San Diego, Macy comes in for Livingston. And Fresh subbed in for Morris. That's tipped. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. The dish to Ilgauskas. Tries again. And the layup by Jackson. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Lewis hits the bucket. Lewis has got 9 points.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And for Memphis, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Sharp the pass to Rice. Back to AI. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Will be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Badish one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Alexander's checked in for Shorty.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Augustus over Allman. And good. That thing was that time as it falls. Augustus has got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis. Lewis outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. San Diego moving the ball around. Here's Allman.
That was nice. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. AI outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. Fades. Oh, in post game so far for the first 2 quarters has.
Get this quick little pick. These bitch ass niggas. I don't know. About to look. Probably like 42. Let's see. He's got 20.
We reach halftime. Memphis leads by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Checking out Memphis. Kenny, give us your tip.
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box out, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back, Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
It's gonna be alright, Jacob. Jacob. Cesar Gonzalez. Verdict so far in the first half. Traded. Yeah, that's the verdict. Traded. Only a second-year player, you know, that's what makes it hard, though. Still basically a rookie, I mean. Sometimes we just don't have time for these rooks. I got time for mine, though. I got time for everybody on my team. I'm not mad at nobody right now. I was. I mean, we lose our next game, yeah, sure. I'm sure someone's going to be pissing me the fuck off. Hey man, what's that thing Jameis Winston said that one time? Oh yeah. And he just told us that we gotta be prepared. So you know, we were prepared. I don't remember, it was some bullshit like that. Yep. Yes, she probably was. Boris has been a huge help.
San Diego trails by 5. Mr. Perfect out there was Shorty. Then there's Big Dog, and it's ABC, and it's Gibson in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's the Wizard, defended by Gibson.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Augustus. Over Allman. It's hauled in by San Diego. Macy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Fresh. The rebound by Augustus. Augustus has got 9 rebounds now tonight. From the arc. He's off on that one. San Diego trails by 3 to the left wing. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's the Wizard. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here's Vanderbilt. 7 points in the game. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Oh, lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. And the Wildcats the other way now.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Inside, here's Ilgauskas. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ilgauskas has got 22.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
And Macy kicks to Lewis. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
To the wing on the left. Here's the Wizard. Offensive rebound. Macy passes to Battister. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
For Memphis, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And the jam by Wildcats.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Ullman. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds for the Wildcats. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can...
I want to go take a good... I want to get another picture of this. Because, you know... I mean, this is just a good little picture. Joseph Macy sent up there and go, hey, can I be part of this little red room y'all got? What y'all, what's y'all's problem? What are y'all fighting for?
Eject you like that, it can alter your approach.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Lewis misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Shot's good by Gibson.
That's as tough a shot as you can take. The touch has to be absolutely perfect on those runners.
Here's Battis one. 1 points in the game. The Wizard. 3-pointers off the mark. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Lewis. Macy passes to Fresh. San Diego moving the ball around. And Macy kicks to Lewis. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got 10 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Battis one. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. For San Diego, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Some changes for Memphis. Franklin's checked in for Shorty, and the professor subbed in for AI. Here's Vanderbilt. 10 points for him. And there's the pass to Augusta. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Ullman. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Memphis, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That one falls, so he hits both of them. San Diego trails by 9. Here's Battis one. To the paint. Here's Lewis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For San Diego, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The free throw drops for Lewis. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. AI comes in for ABC. He's perfect from the line this time. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Sent away with the 40.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A chance here to check out the league scoring leaders. Look at Ilgauskas, third in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
And San Diego decides to take their first time out here. Nice game. Great performance from Mr. Perfect.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Catching up on the changes for San Diego, the Wizard, he's checked in for the Wizard, and Morris subbed in for Fresh. He hits both from the strike. Ilgauskas with it. 27 points for him. AI outside. Jackson looking it over. Feeds to Ilgauskas. Jackson trying to break free. Ilgauskas, good! Ilgauskas has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Baddest one. Here's Macy. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Here's Baddest one. He's got 23. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. First one falls for him. Alexander's checked in for Franklin. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Memphis leading by 5. Passes it to Ilgauskas. Fires for 3, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Here's Lewis. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Weiss passes to Ilgauskas. Shot on the way, and all around to win that time before dropping in. Ilgauskas has got 34. And the Wildcats call time here. Nice game. Great performance from Mr. Perfect.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
San Diego with some changes. Taylor's checked in for the Baddest one. Livingston comes in for Smooth. And it's Gonzalez in for the Wizard. Morris looking over the floor. Can't connect from short range. Memphis leading by 8. Here's Ilgauskas. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. San Diego shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. Another shot out to Gonzalez. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Ilgauskas is AI outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. The 3. The shot comes out, and the Wildcats the other way now. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. And a quick look at how San Diego's schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, then on Tuesday.
And you know for that matchup with New York, it's the 2nd game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Memphis leading. AI outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, here's a look at stats for Mr. Perfect. Just an incredible month of basketball. First in scoring, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. both free throws good for AI.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Morris passes to Tate. Count it.
That's how you spring a man open. Beautiful pick. Took the defender out of the equation.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Memphis leading by 5. Outside Jackson. Back to AI. Pass to Alexander. Out to AI. 5 on the clock. Throws it from outside. AI has got 10 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Macy, and he banks in the layup. Macy's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Sharp, the pass to Jackson. Here's Rice. Back to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Here's Sharp, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Memphis, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And so he hits both. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wildcats. 8-point game. Out to the right wing. Here's Livingston, guarded by Jackson. Out to Gonzalez from outside the arc. Macy passes to Morris. And the pass to Macy. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Memphis leading by 6. Passes it to Rice. Now Jackson. Alexander kicks to Jackson. Here's Sharp. And another miss by Memphis.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Morris. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Taylor inside, working on Alexander. And the foul called on ABC. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
I'm gonna play.
For Memphis, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Free throw drops for Temple. Six seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. But they'll get another chance. And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
What's the score?
The fourth quarter.
I didn't even see it at all. It's just a little gas walking around. Got a broken wrist. Full uniform on.
Has arrived. So good to have you with us. Memphis leading by 7. Taking a look at San Diego. ABC is out there with Morris. And it's ABC. Then it's Livingston. And it's Macy in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Livingston, the pass to Gonzalez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good. San Diego with some changes. Baddest ones checked in for Taylor. Smooth comes in for Livingston. And Fresh subbed in for Morris. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Out left to the wing. Vanderbilt's shot is good. San Diego trails by 7 and stolen by Wright. Down low, here's Temple. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
The Wizard, he's checked in for Memphis. Morris is checked in for San Diego. And the Wildcats call time here.
And a wise move to call time out there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
During the break, I heard what San Diego's coach was telling the team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there.
Gibson looking it over. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Pass to Macy. Morris with the ball. San Diego moving the ball around. Here's Gonzalez. It's deflected. And they'll keep possession.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And so it's Memphis with it. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. San Diego trails by 10. Here's Allman. Second chance shot. It's blocked. Right against Lewis. The pass to Vanderbilt to the middle. Moves back up, and it's blocked. Temple gets the bucket. San Diego, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Allman, and that one, good. Baddest one's got 27.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Gonzalez against Gibson. Here's Temple, and it goes. Memphis with the 3.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
And the Wildcats call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Erickson's checked in for Memphis. Boom, he chips it straight down.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Memphis making a change here. Rice is checked in. Passes it to Vanderbilt. And he drops it in from the low post. Vanderbilt's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Gonzalez's shot is off.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
The feed now to Wright.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Vanderbilt, covered by Morris. Pass to Vanderbilt. Over Morris. Rebound by Macy.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And so here are the Wildcats. Here's Battis one. To the inside, Lewis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Memphis leading by 11. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Rice. It's good.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
San Diego, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Here's Ullman. Lays it up off the glass. Battis one's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Here's Vanderbilt, covered by Morris. Vanderbilt misses. San Diego trails by 14. Feeds it to Lewis. Here's Macy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He had the defender all over.
He throw good, Macy. Good on both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Outside Gibson. Right against Lewis. Rice passes to Gibson, and it's denied. Here's Ullman, and it's Wright sending it back. Gibson for 3, nailed from three-point land.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. See a nice, strong finish there, nearly a three-point opportunity.
The first free throw is good. Last year, LeBron, as we know, Steve, broke Derek Fisher's record for most postseason wins. Talk about the weight of that accomplishment.
You know, Kevin, let's take those 2 players. Start off with Derek Fisher. Give him a lot of credit. As a role player, he was on some great teams and contributed. Unbelievable to have that record. And then on the flip side, LeBron James was on some great teams, and he was the reason they were great teams because he's one of the greatest players of all time. 2 different type of players, but both are very impressive.
Nobody on the team can shoot 3 want to keep Martin Lewis.
Shot clock at 2. Gibson with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lewis with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Gibson against Gonzalez. Wright looking around.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
This one for 3. They get it back. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from baddest one.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Wright finds Temple. Epic.
Oh, my motherfucker.
Temple's got 24 points.
It's not even.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Morris passes to Lewis.
100%.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Mr. Perfect.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. And here's Morris for 3. Taylor passes to Macy. The rebound by Gibson. Memphis leading by 13.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And Wright kicks to Gibson. 1:24 left to play in the final quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Temple can't get it to go. San Diego trails by 13. Lewis hits the bucket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And for Memphis, they're shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Memphis.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And they took charge when it counted, and will be notching their 9th win overall.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Perfect.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low, Ice takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Sorry for you, buddy. Let's go fix your roster. Let's go shake up the league. trade your entire future and everyone away for Wally Simpson? That's what I think you should do.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Wow. No. Oh, here's some little light on the subject to make things better. Went to Little Caesars today. Placed my name as Matt Kenseth. I got to the thing. I had an online order for Matt. San Diego, 16-13, man. Are you okay? Because I wouldn't be either. Good thing y'all didn't rewrite the fucking record books again, because I don't think we could have handled that another time. No, y'all shouldn't have, but y'all needed to, because y'all played like fuck. The circumstances, yeah, but y'all didn't play like y'all should have won. You know what I mean? Because you ain't got nobody to help you out, really. I mean, you got Joseph Macy, who's a good quality center to have, I think, and Martin Lewis, but he's just a young guy. I mean, he just gives you dunks, really, and he's not reliable from three. He's a good, reliable three-ball guy. And I think you know who that is. Don't you huff and puff like that. It's just what? You need to request a trade. Is that what it is? 39-20. Let's go look at some guys to trade for. You want to trade for me? I'll help you out. I've been dishing that ball to everybody this year. That's my role now. I'll score unless you need me to take over. I'll do it. like let these other boys do their work. There was a point today I was looking, we were up by like 40, and I only had 18 points. And I was like, man, that's wild. 18 points, really? Everyone else doing their job. See, this is the thing. You've got Courtney Taylor. Let's go look at y'all's actual roster so I know everybody's actual overalls. So I want to make sure that I'm getting good value. You updating your stats? Fuck.